I met Sherry at church.
Mm-hmm.
I met her in a small group. It was a women's group. We had a lot in common. We both had collies. We both had a lot of the same life issues happening at that time, and we just became friends. And then she told me that Mark built houses,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how we got to know them.
And I met Mark through his service. He helped us. We volunteer at Second Harvest, and so Mark would come and help us. He has a servant's heart that way. Very community minded. So that's how I got better acquainted with him.
Wow.
Their ethics, and then we also had an opportunity to walk through one of the homes that has a floor plan that we really liked, and we really appreciated. We looked at the quality of work and attention to detail, and we thought that, you know, that's, with us building our dream home, that's the type of workmanship that we would want to have on our own home. So having an example to walk through was a, you know.
We actually have built 2 houses before in St. Joe with another builder, and he was a very good builder, but we trusted Mark, we trusted Sherry, we knew them personally, and we just knew that we would be able to trust them with our home.
That's work.
Actually, I would spend nights writing up plans and drawing them out, and I gave him one of the plans, and then he said, well, why don't you just come walk through a couple of houses we have? And we walked through the 2 houses, and the second one I was like, this is it. This is everything we want. Made some changes, you know, to modify it for us, but
that was one thing that attracted us to Mark's personality. He was receptive to suggestions, and he wasn't, you know, somebody that said, no, you know, this is how we're going to do it. He was very open-minded as to the customer's needs and expectations, and we felt he just had a personality that would be enjoyable to work with.
Okay.
He was very, very timely, very, like I said, he would, good turnaround time, and when we had a question, Cynthia was kind of acting as our general contractor, and she would call and communicate with him, and he'd be very quick to return a call or find the answers and investigate, you know, if we had some things that might need special ordering. So he seemed to be very, very attentive to timelines and budget. Yeah, the quality of workmanship.
The quality of workmanship.
We were very pleased and satisfied with the subcontractors that Mark hired, and he was here overseeing, you know, that they did meet timelines and finish details and things like that. So, you know, we never felt like we were abandoned during the project, and so it was nice to know that, you know, he was there to keep us on time and such when it came to planning the different subcontractors. If we didn't feel that we had the respect for Mark, we would not be referring him to other people, and there have been, you know, a couple other people since we've built that have since selected Mark as their builder. So I guess that's the highest praise we can give him, is that we would refer him to our friends.